I accidentally became a meme, and this is that story. My name's Drew Scanlon, and some of you may know me as the blinking white guy meme. I was working as a video producer at a website that covers the video game industry called Giant Bomb. Part of my duties as a video producer, I not only was shooting and editing a lot of video, but because we were a really small team, everyone was always on camera kind of all the time. And we did this weekly show called Unprofessional Fridays for our premium subscribers. And it was basically just us sitting around playing a bunch of video games. The Giant Bomb fans are amazing, and they're very passionate. So there were animated GIFs being made of us constantly. So that part was not really new to me. When that happened, it always was sort of contained within the Giant Bomb community, or like maybe video games at large. The video the meme was recorded in just one of these sessions where we get together and play games. And my coworker Jeff was playing a game called Starbound, which involves farming, and he said,
so I've been doing some farming with my hoe here. I can kind of till the.
What kind of a? So what is that?
What kind of a?
And that's the reaction I made to that sort of double entendre, I guess. And it was just like one joke in a 2-hour show. It didn't, at the time, it didn't stand out as anything particularly special. I think one of the weirdest things is that 4 years went by between the film, when that video was shot and when the meme kind of reached its critical mass. I don't really know why that happened. I always just attribute it to internet chaos theory. The point where I noticed that it had sort of blossomed into this larger thing, like outside of the gaming community, was people mentioning to me on Twitter that they saw it used somewhere else. Like their mom used it on Facebook or something. Like, she has no idea who you are, but she used it on Facebook. And there were also a lot of tweets using it that had like tens of thousands of likes and retweets. Once I got a sense of how large it was honestly a little scary because it felt very much out of my control. I mean, nothing on the internet is within anyone's control really, but there's something about the scale that was a little alarming. I was very thankful that that clip was fairly innocuous. Something I said may have been twisted into something bad, or it could have been more embarrassing. Like, that has certainly happened to people on the internet. At some points, it almost doesn't feel like me. Like, I just made a face on a live stream. It was other people that, trimmed that out and then discovered a way to use it. There's still not a lot of association with me. People think it's Carrie Elways, they think it's Michael C. Hall, and so you really have to dig a little bit to figure out, to trace it back to, again, a real person. I have been recognized one time as the meme guy because of the fact that it was so long between the filming of the video and when it kind of got popular. I looked pretty different. Like, I had more facial hair, my hair was longer, so shout out to the guy at the Dublin Best Buy. Memes are this weird different thing. They're different from, celebrities like actors or something. People expect actors to be real people. They don't necessarily expect that, and this is just my theory, they don't necessarily expect that from memes because memes come from the internet. I don't know that people necessarily will notice someone and say, hey, I think I know that guy from a meme. It actually happened right at the time where I was leaving Giant Bomb to start Cloth Map. Cloth Map is a video project on YouTube, but it's supported by my audience on Patreon. Some people, I think, jokingly associated, like, Drew's a big meme now, so he's gonna go out on his own, when like there was no correlation there at all. My audience sends me around the world to explore different countries through the lens of the games and sports that they play. Games are a lot like food. They're this thing that people come together and do with their family and friends, and it's a commonality across all cultures. On a trip for Cloth Map, I went to Brazil, and I met some people who had heard somehow that the guy from the blinking white guy meme was coming. Like, I wasn't there to be a meme, I was there to ask them questions about video game development in Brazil, and they were all very excited to meet me, which, that was strange, but kind of fun, which I think strange but kind of fun kind of sums up the whole thing. I think virality is a weird thing. I think if you chase it, it doesn't come. I think people are really good at detecting deception, and when people are being inauthentic, that is easy for humans to detect. I think if this happens to you, I think my advice would be just to embrace it. You can't hide on the internet, so whatever is out there, and just try as best you can to have fun with it.